It's October and we're sending out an SOS because Solle Oils save. We'll also meet a brand new specialist spotlight coming to us from the Golden State. All this and more next on Inside Solle. Good evening, friends, and welcome to Inside Solle. I'm Lon Hudman, Vice President of Events and Marketing at Solle Naturals, and I am excited to have you join me tonight for the October edition of Inside Solle. And I've seen that many of my friends from all across the country have already chimed in and texted in. I saw that we had Deanne from Las Vegas, and I saw Ashley Geigel saying hello from South Dakota, and I had Heidi Brazier say hello from Wisconsin, and then she corrected it and said, no, actually Wisconsin. So I can see everyone from all over the country already joining us. Myrna, Paige, Allie, Molly, Denise, Rose, Vicky, Wendy. Welcome all of you to Inside Solle. And tonight, in our first segment, the topic of discussion is essential oils and emotional health. And so Jennifer Pressimone is going to give a short presentation, a little bit of a preview of what's coming up in our virtual happy hour coming up 3 weeks from tonight it'd be October 27th. But here is a preview on this segment we call Sense and Sensibility.
I am so excited to be here with you. And today's topic we have titled SOS, Sending Out an SOS, Solle Oils Save. We're going to talk about strengthening mindset, balancing emotions, and supporting your body. Ways and strategies and tools that you have right now to manage anxiety, depression, and emotional unrest. I am the Solle Essentials formulator. My name is Jennifer Pressimone. I am a clinical aromatherapist and herbalist. I have been using natural health for almost 20 years. I have been with Solle Naturals since the beginning. So I certainly believe in their philosophy. It is an amazing mind, body, gut approach that helps so many. And it's so versatile to help with so many different health ailments that you need, whether you're strengthening your strengths or strengthening your weak areas. So let's start by taking a personal assessment. How is your mental and emotional health? How are you? If you are a caretaker, if you're a parent, for yourself, you want to ask this question: how is your mental and emotional health, but also how is the mental and emotional health of your family, of your friends, of people that you are seeing around you? Because this is really important. This is something that everybody is struggling with right now, feeling just so stressed out, a lot of anxiety building up, the depression building up, loneliness, feeling isolated. There's lots of other emotions that are coming up: anger, grief, guilt, bitterness, resentment. We're having more trouble focusing and staying on task, being decisive. There's so much, fear of the unknown that's going on right now. And so we want to really, first by starting and taking a personal assessment of how are we? Because if we are not happy and healthy, we're not thriving. We might be surviving, which is okay, but we want to strengthen ourselves into a thriving environment where we can do more than just survive. Let's talk about how you can achieve your happy, hopeful, ambitious, powerful, productive you. This is the place where you feel your best. You feel your quality of life is really strong. You feel like you can make great decisions. You're thinking clearly. You're motivated. You're just really strong in who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get it. If you're not and you're struggling with that, then I am going to be talking about some solutions that you have and things that have helped me.
Now if you want to know what those solutions are, you have to tune in to our virtual happy hour on October 27th. So hopefully that sparks some interest in all of you so you can find out how you can achieve your happy, your own personal happy. And this is a very important topic. As Jennifer mentioned, currently with the situation the way it is, society the way it is, emotional health is a very, very critical topic, something that we need to be talking about. And I promise you, her presentation is going to talk about how you can use the Soul Essential Oils to help better manage your emotional health and get to a better place. So I invite and encourage all of you to participate and attend virtually our virtual happy hour coming up in 3 weeks. And speaking of emotional health, I do have a simple tip for you, a way that you can improve your mental outlook and feel better about yourself. So you know how a lot of people refer to their bathroom as the John? I've started referring to my bathroom as the gym. That way, every morning I can say that I get up early, first thing in the morning, and go to the gym. And you know what? I feel a lot better about myself. So there you go. There's a simple tip from me to you. Speaking of Soul Essential Oils, we do have a brand new Soul Essentials product that I think you're going to be excited about. It is the Soul Essentials Clarify Cleansing Bar, which is now available. And you can order it online. And it is just $6.95 for this Soul Essentials Clarify Bar. And I've got to tell you, I got one of the first samples that came in. And so I've been using it every morning when I get up and shower. And just a little bit about what's going on in my life recently. So my son is attending a high school that is 50 minutes away from where I live. It's in between where I live and the office. And so I'm having to get up at like 5 in the morning if I want to exercise and work out and then get him to school on time. And I can tell you that the Soul Essentials Clarify Cleansing Bar works wonders. I mean, it smells great. It lathers great. It certainly wakes you up and makes you feel good all day long. So I encourage all of you, order the Soul Essentials Clarify Cleansing Bar. You're going to love it, and share it with your friends, family. Let everyone know that it's now available. All right, our next segment tonight, we're going to recognize a kind of a long time soul specialist, but someone who has just recently advanced to not only soul leader status, but even soul elite status. And so let's meet this person in our specialist spotlight. And as you can see, I am joined by our Specialist Spotlight honoree for the month of October. It is Satinka Brossington. Satinka, welcome to Inside Soul.
Hi.
And Satinka is coming to us from sunny Southern California. So Satinka, tell us a little bit about your history with Soul Naturals. How did you become introduced to the company, and what created the interest that made you have the decision that you wanted to join and become a specialist?
Well, I want to say that, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I found soul, but it was one of those, I think soul found me. And why I say that is because, yes, I was like many in a health crisis, and I wanted to find a natural way to remedy some things that I was going through. Physically, emotionally. I was pregnant at the time, and I was in the 3rd trimester, so everyone knows how terrible that is at the end. And when I found Soul, I saw a lot of physical improvements very quickly, and also even though I was sick, my mentor or friend who introduced me, Lisa Tucker, to Soul, she had said, hey, there's a business opportunity in this. And I was working from home at the time. I'm like, well, I might be super sick, but I guess if it helps, I want to help. So I'm super passive, right? Super passive. And this is over 5 years ago. But, the longer I used the herbs, I was gaining so much emotional control. Speaking of emotional stuff, like you were talking about Jennifer Pressimone, I was having so much control that I felt like I was a lot more in control of my emotions and what I was doing and what I wanted to do, and I could think clearly and be thoughtful of things. And so the business just naturally made a lot more sense, because then I surrounded myself with the team, got to know people at events, and with every event I just learned more and more things and became more and more confident, because I was very insecure when I first was introduced. And so that was a little bit of, it found me in a health crisis, but then I found me as I grew healthier emotionally and in my confidence and just being able to help people.
Now, you mentioned Lisa Tucker, your mentor, and she has told me that she's amazed at how much you're able to accomplish. You're so busy, you're a mom, you are, I think you're homeschooling and you're teaching school, and then you're also running your business. And yet recently, even during a pandemic, your business has grown and you've been able to achieve new levels of success. What do you think has allowed you to do that?
Honestly, has a lot to do with that I said yes when Lisa had asked me about the business, and I just continue to revisit that. We talk a lot about that in our team, that when things are hard and complicated and you get no's and you have that happen over and over, well, why did you say yes? And we talk a lot about, we have to revisit why. And if I want to be a contributor to my household income, in addition to making an impact in my community and helping people with their health, it just goes back to, I said, yes, I want to. And I think that has a lot to do with just why I'm still here, because, well, you don't go so far just to get so far. How far can I go? How many people can I help?
What kind of a positive impact has Soul Naturals, the products and the business, had on your family, your children?
My husband is like, okay, he already was super cool, but now he's like Superman super cool. We joke at our house, I say, I need to like cut you off your herbs or like lower your herbs, because the more I give you, the more you work and the more you do. And he's real known for that, with what he does. And he's a contractor, so he works a physical job. So a lot of people know him for his energy and his demeanor. He's, it's a joke, like he's not the grumpy old man. There's always grumpy old man jokes, but Andrew's not the grumpy old man. And then my son, who's 19, he had been on allergy medication since he was a child. He hasn't had any medication in over 4 years. I've been through all kinds of stuff with my youngest. Obviously I started when I was pregnant. I used the herbs all through nursing. I've been through some stuff with her. I just love the fact that I have been a lot more at peace with all the things I've learned. And let's do this first before we panic or freak out and call the doctor. So it's had such an impact in just how I feel like, oh, well, I've seen that help someone else. Let's try it here.
Now, it seems like to me that your business has kind of been a slow and steady growth. It didn't take off immediately. I mean, like you said, you were primarily a customer when you first started, and then the business kind of came later. So what advice would you give to someone who's a brand new specialist just starting out with Soul?
Stick with it. and I don't mean that like stick with it in like a drudgery way. I mean, the more you surround yourself with your team and stay connected to your team, that's where, you have to remember that your mentor is also growing as a leader. So you are just as important to the process for your leader being where you are, being a new specialist. And that's how I feel like I learned over time. It's like I get a new specialist. Well, I need to learn to be a better leader. I need to be better with strategy. I need to be better with staying connected or whatever the thing is at hand that I feel like I should improve on. But the more that we are connected, that has been huge. And then thing that I've noticed over the culture of our team is, we can't ask our new specialists to do something that we aren't willing to do. So I think that is, if you see your leader showing up to every meeting, show up to every meeting. If you see your leader, making so many invitations, do the same thing. So just staying connected has been very important to that success.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Satinka, and congratulations on being our specialist spotlight for October. And we look forward to seeing you soon. I know we've been talking, as I know you've been making plans for Soul to Soul in Cancun. So we're looking forward to that. And I can't wait to see you and Andrew and your kids again in Cancun. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right, our next segment, we're going to introduce you to a brand new tool that you can use to help with marketing your business, help introduce more people to the Soul Naturals product line. And this segment is called Tool Time. And I have a surprise for everyone. I am joined in studio by Hope Anderson. She is our manager of business development, and she is going to tell us about this brand new tool that she has kind of spearheaded. So tell us what we got.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. The new tool is Soul Observer. You should have gotten it in an email. And yep, that's the logo Kendall just put up there. And if you notice, it says serve right in the middle of it, which is why we love that name. Because here at Soul, we love that we have an atmosphere of service and helping others, right? That's what our products do. We help people feel healthier, happier. And so this Soul Observer is a monthly email that will be sent out. It was sent out on October 1st. So if you didn't get it, just call us and we'll add you, but everyone should be on the list. And it's sent to specialists and members. And like it says in the heading, it's for news, events, and recognition, right? So that's pretty much the background behind it. We just wanted another way for you to be able to communicate with us and for us to be able to communicate with you.
So tell me a little bit about the thinking behind this new tool. What are some of the ways that specialists can use this newsletter to help grow their business?
Yeah, for sure. So the reason I decided this would be a good thing to start is because I was looking into processes of recognition and what that looks like and how we could bump up our recognition. Because I noticed for rank advancement, we'll show their name or, they get certain rewards when they hit a certain rank, but we didn't have a lot of recognition for people just doing the everyday things that lead to success. Because success takes a while, right? But it's those little events that build up and that you need to be doing in order to hit those rank advancements or bigger things like that. So that's why if you guys have seen our latest email, it will have Soul Spotlights in it. And those were nominated, those are people that are nominated by their mentors or anyone in their group. You can nominate your upline or downline. And anyone that you see in your group that's really just been doing the little things and has had a transformation or shown a lot of hard work or passion, anything like that, to be able to work towards helping others and building their business.
Well, I thought the whole edition, the whole newsletter was great, but my favorite part was the little recognition pieces where you got to know people, see their picture. I thought that was really cool. So if someone wants to nominate someone for either recognition or they want to put something in the Soul Observer and they want to contact, how would they contact you? What would they do?
Yeah, so my email is really easy. It's just hope@soulnaturals.com. And that's where you'll send me nominations. And then once you nominate someone, I just need 2 or 3 sentences about them. And I will reach out to them, make sure we have their permission to share that nomination and get a picture from them as well. And it's a really fun way because especially as we go bigger, it's harder to know the people that are in different groups that aren't yours. So it's just a great way for us to get to know each other and really endorse the spirit of service that we want.
And Soul Observer is in Spanish and English, right?
That's
correct.
correct.
And so we're recognizing both Spanish-speaking and English-speaking specialists.
Yep, and we will be working on getting it up on the site as well. So if you missed the email for some reason, we will be posting it there later in the month. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the other great part that you can submit or email me things about is the soul recipes. We want to hear all about your soul recipes. You guys probably saw Lisa Tucker's awesome pumpkin spice smoothie. I haven't tried it yet, but it looked very tempting, so it's on my to-do list this month for fall things. But just like she did with her submission, we just want the recipe and then a picture of you, if possible, holding whatever you made. If you're super shy, we'll just take the picture of whatever you made, but we'd love to see your face as well.
Now, Hope, in addition to being in charge of business development and working in that end, she is also helping me a lot with the events. And we have upcoming in February, we have Soul to Soul.
Yeah.
And do you have anything that you'd like to say to the people that are planning on attending Soul to Soul?
Yes, I do, Lon. Thank you for asking. So with Soul to Soul, we need to get everyone's spots saved and figure out dates, right? So I know you guys already received an email letting you know that we do have special group rates if you want to stay before or after, that they honor 3 days before and 3 days after our official stay. So people have been sending me their flight itineraries and letting me know. And also for 5 to 7Ks, we need you to pay the $200 deposit, which you can just call.
Locks in their spot, right?
Yep.
Locks in their
Yep.
spot
Locks
so
in
we
their
can
spot.
reserve their room.
And that'll go towards their trip total. We're not just keeping that, but it is non-refundable. So it's to lock in their spot, and they just have to call customer service, and they can just set you up, and you're good to go after that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Hope.
Yeah.
Now, a couple things before we conclude tonight. I do have some prizes to give away. Since we talked a little bit about Soul Essentials and emotional health, I have 3 of the Soul Essential Compass blends to give away. But I want to do it a little bit differently tonight. One of the things that we are encouraging now is to, when you first share Soul with someone, to get them on a program, to have them purchase a package, because we have found that when you're on a program or you are purchasing a package, not only are they saving money, but they're also using all of the balancing components that exist in our adaptogens, so that the program, they tend to stay on the program longer, they have better results. And so we're strongly encouraging that you are aware of the packages that are available and that you make them available for your new customers to purchase. So what I'm going to do is I am going to tell you or describe the contents of a package, and the first person that can tell me the name of that package will win one of these Soul Essential Compass blends. So I'm going to begin with Soul Essentials Contentment. And the package is 2 boxes each of the Soul category leading drinks, Soul Vital, Cinemate, Soul Renew, and Soul Excel. First person to text in the correct name of this package wins the SE Contentment. And Lydia Ferrantino is our winner. It is the Forward Thinking package. Congratulations, Lydia. Now, next package and next product is the Soul Confidence, SE Confidence blend. And I will give that to the first person, to tell me what this package is. This package contains 1 box of Cinemate, 1 box of Soul Excel, 1 bottle of Soul Clear SI, and 1 bottle of Omnitox DC. What package am I? Let's see. It is Immune Shield. Ali DeVilliers is our winner of the Confidence Blend. Congratulations, Ali. All right, I have 1 more SE Compass blend to give away. This is Soul Essentials Courage. And the package that you need to name in order to win the SE Courage is this. This package has 1 box of each of the top 4 category leading drinks, 1 bottle of Adaptable, 1 bottle of Soulflex PI, 1 of Soul Megas, 1 of Vertizymes, and 1 of ProBio IQ. And the winner is Lisa Tucker with the Initial Balance package. Congratulations, Lisa. Lydia actually chimed in there first, but Lydia, you already won 1 product. I'm only going to let you win 1. So next to Lydia, it was Lisa Tucker. Congratulations, Lisa. You won the Soul Essentials Courage blend. We'll be sending those out very shortly. So one thing before we go, I want to remind you all that our next virtual happy hour is in 3 weeks, okay? October 27th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And remember, our theme is SOS. So thank you to Jennifer. Thanks to Hope. Thanks to all of you for joining us. Remember, it's your body, your mind, your life. Good night.